That is the game going with that throw in towards Kitwood, but again it's a throw. United gain some ground, move out of a defensive situation. Rangers putting a lot of work down that left-hand side in the last few minutes. Johnson under pressure, loses out. This is Sturrock. That was a good chance for Paul Sturrock. He and Derek Johnson went for the ball. Johnson had control, but slipped at precisely the wrong moment. And Kirkwood raced through. He had a choice of trying to find Dodds out in front, but elected to try a chip for the far side of the goal. And the ball floated harmlessly over the top for a goal kick to Rangers. But a good breakaway opportunity that for United. Russell infield, Parlane challenging, just easing nearly off the ball. Taken by Neary, returned by Dawson. Start forward now, Dodds chasing. McCloy moving swiftly and intelligently off his line for that one. Jordan down the line, but put out by Fleming. Jordan with the throw, in towards Parlane. Stewart trying to challenge, Russell now trying to jink in field and does well. Good ball. Jordan with a chance to get it across, and he does, stopped by Neary. He kept extremely cool. This is Dodds trying a break. McDonald, and he's brought down by Addison that time, and a free kick to Rangers on the edge of the centre circle. And one could almost feel the pressure and the tension out on that field. Both teams totally committed to attack in search of vital championship points, and how important the first goal might be in this game. Alec Miller then with the free kick. Johnson has moved downfield, got a touch to it, and it was just wide. Beautifully flighted free kick by Miller. But in fact, I think the flag was up for offside. The stand-side linesman had his flag up, Mr. McDonald. Turned forward there by Stewart. Johnston. Jordan into the centre. Hegarty away, picked up by McDonald. Shot to Russell. Miller going in, trying to find Cooper. Hegarty's there. Tackled by Cooper. Free kick to United, half inside their own half. Neary sweeping it wide towards Holt. Fleming just climbing up above Russell. Mr. Muirhead right up with the play, as he's been since the start of the match. We're exactly halfway through the first half now, and it's still 0-0. McCloy's kick. McAlpin spins loose. Cooper. Sideways touch towards Smith, couldn't do anything with it. Tremendous kick from McCloy. It spun straight through. It was between Parlane and McAlpin. McAlpin's challenge was brave, and Rangers missed a chance. McDonald. Addison challenging. McDonald, a nicely weighted chip, and a chance here for Dawson to turn it in, and it's a goal! Dawson scores for Rangers, sensationally. 23 minutes on the clock, and what a goal. Ali McDonald made the chance. He outwitted Derek Addison, turned neatly, chipped the ball forward to Dawson. Dawson moved in, left-footed the ball wide of McAlpin into the far corner of the net for a tremendously well-taken goal. So Dundee United 0, Rangers 1, Dawson the scorer. Derry with the free kick. Hegarty's pushed forward. Jackson up. Dawson clears. Only as far as Stewart. Hegarty trying a flick. Start. Kitwood. McCloy tipping it away. Forward, but returned by Hegarty, down by Johnson to McDonald. Nice flick forward to Dawson. Stewart slicing that clearance, giving Rangers a throw on the far side. McDonald to Cooper. Back to McDonald. And Cooper again. Cooper still has it. Coming straight through, turns it out in front of the goal. Brilliant Cooper, brilliant Smith, 2-0. Gordon Smith's 14th goal of the season, superbly taken, and Cooper magic. 30 minutes gone, Rangers 2 up and in the driving seat. It started on the far side with McDonald setting Cooper up. Cooper showed great skill and worked his way inside the box. Beat two men, turned it out in front, and Gordon Smith shoved it wide of McAlpine for a brilliantly made and superbly taken goal. 15 minutes to half-time, Dundee United 0, Rangers 2. Dodds, for once unmarked, into Holt. Stewart in trouble, won by Millett. He loses out to Neary, but gets it back. Neary wriggling his way forward. McDonald challenging. Shot with a pass back, Sturrock going in. Breaks loose to Dodds. Oh, great save by McCloy. The pass back had Rangers in all sorts of trouble. Dodds had a golden chance there, and McCloy at the very last minute raced out, just got in between the ball and the goal, and deflected for a corner. Addison going up, breaks to Russell. Forward to Parlin, Hegarty climbing up. Sturrock trying to get Addison going. Addison with a chance, chips it in, and it's just wide. Lovely flick by Sturrock. Well taken by Addison, he kept control, moved to his right, looked for the chance in the top left-hand corner. The ball drifted tantalisingly wide for United, the good chance goes adrift. Smith, Stewart. And I think, in fact, the half-time whistle is gone. Rangers lead by 2-0. Gordon Smith getting the second of those 2 goals, and Ali Dawson, the Rangers left-back, number 3, scoring his first Premier League goal of the season. The half-time score, Dundee United 0, Rangers 2. And they're literally hanging on the banisters here at Tannadice as the second half gets underway. Going to be Dundee United kicking off, attacking the goal on the right in front of United's biggest crowd of the season, and the home side have a lot to do. Rangers leading by 2-0. Ali Dawson scoring his first Premier League goal of the season, and Gordon Smith making it 2-0 at half-time for Rangers. Stewart forward. This is Holt trying to go through. McDonald there, hooking it back. And back to McCloy. Russell trying to break. Parlin infield to Miller. And turned back by Jordan. Foul by Cooper on Addison. Nearly to take it. Dodds making a run to the far side. Hegarty's there. Through it comes to Dodds. Chance was missed. Hegarty turns it in. Can't get to it. Oh, what a chance that was for United. Neary's free kick put Rangers under all sorts of pressure. Dodds had a chance first of all with his right foot. He couldn't take it. Hegarty following up had a clear view of goal. He couldn't take the chance either. Rangers are going to take David Dodds, Dundee United rather, are going to take David Dodds off and put Graham Penn on. United's two main strikers, Sturrock and Dawes, have had a very thin time of it against Jackson and Johnston respectively. Here's Sturrock going through right away. Good shot by McCloy. Start forward. Sturrock. Fitwood to the far side to Holt. Holt floating it in. There's Payne, can't reach it. McDonald hooks it away. Hegarty deciding to sprint forward as Stark thinks about a long throw. Knocked up in the air by Jackson. Oh, and handball! Handball by Smith. Ball floated across from the throw-in. And Gordon Smith, totally inexplicably, pushed it away with his hand. And Mr. Muirhead, 3 yards away, was right on the spot, and there couldn't really be any arguments about that whatsoever. And a chance for Dundee United, who have that terribly bad penalty kick record, to get back into the game. Raymond Stewart against Peter McCloy. "13 minutes gone in the second half. United claw themselves back into the match via the penalty spot. Raymond Stewart stepped forward confidently, thumped it in right-footed. McCloy went one way, the ball went the other. It's 2-1, and United must feel that they might just still have a chance.
Neil Cooper and Neil Simpson weren't fit enough to be considered for Aberdeen, so Dougie Bell and John McMaster will operate in midfield. But there's a sight to gladden the hearts of the home supporters. Gordon Strachan, the club's top scorer this season. He's recovered sufficiently from the injuries which curtailed his involvement in last week's cup victory at Motherwell to take his usual place on the right side of midfield. And Celtic too have been hit by injuries, with both Davy Provan and Charlie Nicholas ruled out. But Dom Sullivan is back after a 2-month layoff, and he wears number 7. And that leaves young Paul McStay at number 8 for his first ever Premier League match after making his debut against Queen of the South in the Cup last week. He turned 17 only last October, and he's broken just about every record available for underage international caps. So it's a big test for this highly rated youngster. The referee this afternoon is Mr. Bob Valentine, and that information was conveyed to him at 11 o'clock this morning when he received an SOS from the Scottish League following a phone call from the original match referee George Smith from his Edinburgh home to the effect that he was ruled out through ill health. So it's Aberdeen who kick off in this vitally important Premier League match in front of a crowd in which there are plenty of gaps. The Celtic supporters boycott has taken effect, and there are certainly plenty of vacant seats throughout this stadium. That might well be influenced, of course, by the fact that Celtic have to travel away from